What's up, YouTube family? I'm back with another pickup, man. As y'all can see, I'm not even really into ARs, so this like, I ain't gonna say my first, dirty. I ain't gonna say it's my first, but you know, bought legally. Shit. As you can see, well, first let me, not one in the head, but you know, it's them green tips in the mat. Check it. Inside this chamber, there's nothing in the chamber. Sometimes AR be tricky. Right now, this new, so it'll get stuck in the chamber. If I don't back the slide a certain type of way, gotta get that pressure. But aiming that safe direction, clear. So yeah, it is clear. It's ugly without the mag in though, so I'm gonna put this back in. Right here, this is like a 7.5 inch or 10.5 inch. I forgot which one. ARP. As we can see, everybody can see from this. Oh well, probably not from this side, but from this side, it's an American Tactical. It's American Tactical. I know, you know, everybody gonna bash it or whatever, but this is a budget channel. You know what I'm saying? So you know I go for budget guns. But the story to this gun though, even though I still didn't even really want this gun at first, I'm gonna say well, not this specific one, cause this is the Milsport. It's American Tactical Milsport. It's not the Omni, the plastic version, but I'm gonna go into more detail about that in a minute. But I ain't really want American Tactical because I only thought they had plastic ARs. Feel me? Them hybrid plastic polymer, aluminum hybrids. I thought that's all they had. But I was looking at the PSAs. I was looking at the, I think it was Radical, some firearm like that, Deltons, you feel me? I was looking at a couple of those ARPs online though. They ain't really have them in stores where I was at. So those companies, especially like PSA, but the Deltons, I can see them on Bud's Gun Shop. And you'll see them on PSA website. You'll see a couple different, I think Radical Firearm on PSA. They sell different firearm brands. So, bro, I'm impatient. I ain't got time to be waiting for a firearm. Like, you feel me? Like, bro, we buy a lot of firearms. Ain't nobody got no time to wait. I don't even like waiting for the background check. I need to go get an FFL because the background check take too long, like, for me. I'm like, cause sometimes it'll take more than an hour or something. I want the gun now. I got this money, I'm gonna pay for it. I wanna pay for it and get it. So I was just looking for ARP to get familiar into the ARs. I don't know nothing about all this. It's a lot of stuff on these ARs that's not on a handgun, like, you know, on a pistol, on a regular pistol, you know what I'm saying? Polymer pistol. So, but yeah, there's a lot of different function mechanics, how you take it down, how well it properly shoot and fire. Like they got gas blocks, something that you can turn the gas up and turn it down to make, it's a lot that I still don't even know what that stuff means. Charging handle, different charging handles, buffer tubes. Buffer tube can be, I don't know, like it's a lot of stuff that I really don't even know about much. I'm still doing my research on ARs, but you know, I just know how to work firearms, so regardless. And I had an AR before, but like I said, just when I was a kid, I didn't even want to bring it out. Your mama gonna see anything. Your mama gonna see it, so I didn't touch it like that. But this is something for me to do, like homework on it. I'm doing more studying on these ARs. I don't know much about these, like I said, but I do know American Tactical, because I know a lot of people gonna bash it and say, oh, it's just budget firearm or it's trash, it's gonna jam. I'll show y'all in the video. I doubt it'll jam, you feel me? Unless it's just a lemon or something, but the company, they try. I ain't gonna say they good or nothing like that. They try, you know, they try. They just making budget guns though, so you gotta know what it is and like them for who they is. Feel me? These budget ARs, they make budget ARs, but the one I got is a Milsport. The Milsport, to me, is actually a solid AR. Like it's a mil spec AR, so it got mil spec everything. like military spec. So this military, everything on this firearm, that's why it's called Milsport. Everything on this firearm is mil spec. Come up to military spec. So whatever the military require, this is what it got. You know what I'm saying? This is forged aluminum casting. However they did the forging for the barrel and the aluminum for the upper and the lower. So all this aluminum, all the metal on this firearm is forged. That's what everybody loved. So you feel me? For about $400-500, this gun came pretty equipped, like with the high-end stuff. Like, you know, I ain't gonna lie, like I ain't really. So I'm gonna show you all the shooting process and everything. I haven't shot it yet. I just knew I ordered and cleaned it up pretty good. Everything seemed like it functioned, and I broke it down. Everything, learned how to break it down. Everything with these two pins. Knock this pin out, knock this pin out. Figure that out. And great on YouTube. And you know, I just did the whole 9 yards. So seeing how it worked and tried to investigate more about the inside parts and how this thing works. So it seemed like this is gonna run pretty smoothly. I done, you know, put bullets in the chamber, took them out, seen all that. Everything pretty much works. I done ordered down, so I think it'll work. I'm gonna show y'all, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna work just like any of my other guns. I done bought the PSA gun, it works. I done bought 380s, they work. Like whatever budget guns I really buy, I kind of do my research, so I figure out if it worked for real or not, kind of before I even get it. Even though I did just go in the store and just like, this is the only ARP in my budget that I felt like getting, because I don't even feel like spending that much money. I ain't spending $1,000, I already told you guys. I'm a budget shooter. Bro, if the gun shoot, I'm gonna get it. I get a high point. I ain't saying to save my life. I don't just walk around with this just hoping it's gonna save my life. You know, I walk around, if I walk around with this, I'm walking around with 2 guns. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just walking around with this. And I ain't saying it because I just never shot it. Once I figure out it's reliable, I do it. Like my PSA. People say they don't walk around with their PSA, they just got it just to customize it, just to plink and shoot around. But that PSA, I feel like it'll save my life. I can walk around with it. So I done tested it, I trust it. A lot of my guns, I ain't gonna flex is trusted. I ain't never really had failures with none of my guns. So I be making good decisions, you know, with firearms. I know a lot of people, like I say, they'll think this stuff, they'll think this gun right here is gonna be trash. American Tactical get a bad rep because of the plastic one, the polymer one. It breaks and it starts jamming sometimes. You know, it's too light, so sometimes it will. I like ARs because they all customizable, so it don't even matter because y'all be customizing y'all $1,000 ARs. So that's the thing. People customize their $1,000 ARs and put different buffer tubes and charging handles on them, just like they do to these Glocks. So, bro, y'all gotta start listening to all these other extra people. Like, they tell you like Glock the best gun when it's way more cheaper gun, the same quality. They shoot, they don't jam. Smith & Wesson, it's just a lot of different. You know, Smith & Wesson high, but it's a lot of brands. There's a lot of brands out here. Canic, Springfield, and just same thing with the ARs. Like, they got plenty of ARs. Yeah, I'm getting tore up by these mosquitoes, but they got plenty of ARs, plenty different AR parts, like all over the world. They match up with each other. So, especially like this, they got a lot of mil spec triggers and drops triggers and everything. I think this trigger right here, plastic. I might get a different trigger in this firearm. I don't really see myself getting much else, but I might get the boat carrier group, a different boat carrier group. Just to be strong. I don't know. I just want a better one, because I hear some stuff about this. Like, you know, it's a $400-500 gun. They gonna take some shortcuts, but you know, hey, it is what it is. You know what you get. But I ain't gonna flex. I really think this is a well-built gun. A lot of people say it might be cheap metal or pot metal, but you know, but not really. Well, you know this ain't pot metal. I'm tripping. You know it ain't pot metal because it's aluminum forged or something like that. But I know it's some type of forged aluminum. You know what I'm saying? But it also comes with free floating barrel. Like I said, this jump, I ain't gonna face fire. Free floating barrel where it looks better. I don't like the long barrel just sticking out my gun. That's why I don't like ARs, bro. They got the long barrels. Probably back in the days or something like that. So free floating handguard system. And then you got the full Picatinny rail mount, or whatever, however you want to call it. Picatinny, I don't know if it's a Picatinny or just the mount for any optics. You know, you can put a lot of different, attachments on this gun. So it come equipped with all this type of stuff. So it's just like $1,000, $800 ARs to me, especially if it's like when it shoot. When I show you, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna shoot. Like I said, and when I shoot it and it shoots, man, I don't want to hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? I know this right here, this stock, It's butt ugly and terrible. The blade stock, it's not terrible. It's just not the best, and it's plastic. I might switch that out too. But hey man, we getting back to it. I know we be gone sometime, but we active. I just gotta really figure out what to talk about in this gun community. Like, I feel like I'm gonna just get my niche on like giving y'all information and history on guns and stuff like that. I buy new firearms. That's what I like to do. I like to buy new firearms. You know, I done got rid of some too, but I like to buy new firearms and get new things and learn more about it and teach more about it too. Cause people like to just go for what, you know, the big YouTubers say, and these folks be getting paid to advertise some of this stuff. Some of this stuff gets, come on, man. Like all these Glock, like this, man, come on, man. Hey, it's a lot of brands that just don't get the limelight, and they newer. And, you know, these other companies, they're in the, like, it's just like McDonald's, like these folks, the bigger chains, like Walmart, like they know about the bigger stores, you know about the mom and pop stores that probably got stuff that's great too, you know, just like these Kroger, and then you got little, you know, organics, like little shacks around the way, you know, in the countries. So the same thing with these, you know what I'm saying? Guns is gun. I needed to protect myself. It's fun sometimes, teach your kids, teach your wife and everything, but it's really to protect yourself. And you just need something that's gonna protect you, that's gonna work. So that's why I get budget firearms. And I'm out.